Hey guys, Hook to Clash here, and today we're going to go through the two ESL wars that the I Am Crying team had last weekend. In case you guys don't know, it's like a World Championship qualifier, so the first weekend's an open qualifier where you get it down to 64 teams. Then the second weekend, which will be just before this video is released, you basically get it down to 4 teams for a chance to go for the World Championship. So by getting these 2 wins here, I Am Crying's made it to the final 64, so that's obviously good for us. In case you don't know who's on the team, it's myself, Elliot, Sir Longsword, Nicholas, and Serg, so some pretty well-known Tribe Gaming members there. And we're just going to go through all our triples from the 2 wars today, and just show you guys what sort of attacks we're doing in these one-hit format wars. So this first hit's probably going to be the best hit of the weekend. This was a really nice Queen Charge Lalo by Serg here. And as you can see, it's one of these bases where it's got these very annoying, let's get the pen out, it's got these very annoying open walls exactly where I've highlighted right here, and it makes it really hard to wall break into those single infernos. But Serg finds another way to do this, so he used the Yeti there over here just to clear out those buildings, just to make sure it was reliable that the Queen was going to go this way. Then he's going to abuse this open wall here by sending his king straight through it. The Queen has a problem with these open walls, but the king doesn't. The king goes through like it's nothing, and then he's going to wall break. You can see he wall broke right there, which was an easy wall break, and look how much value he can get from in here. It's honestly insane. It's just a very well set up charge at the moment, and honestly, once you get to this sort of point, the sky is the limit. So he's getting in there, he's dealing with the multi-inferno. A lot of bases like this will have like a core multi, and once you get into the base, that multi is not going to do anything to your queen, so it's happy days here at the moment. This tornado trap actually does cause some concerns. It pulls him into not just one, but 2 scatters and that single inferno and the CC at the same time, so clearly this base defender was preparing for this sort of hit. But Serg, luckily with these Queen Charge Lalo attacks, you're often bringing 4 freezers with it. So you have some freezers for your Lalo as well. So Serg's able to spare a few of them. And look at it now, he's going in with the Lalo and he's got a perfect path here. He uses his RC actually on the other side of the base, as you can see, just to assist his queen, just to make sure she doesn't die. And he's basically just going to Lalo, 1 scatter and the town hall. Like, it looks pretty menacing, but honestly, there's not that much there. The queen takes out the other scatter here, I believe. Yep, she just gets it in the nick of time. And then he wardens through the town hall. And look what's left in the base, guys. Absolutely nothing is left. This was just a really, really well executed hit. Like I said, these open walls... Sorry, I can't draw. These open walls here are really annoying for queen charges because you can't wall break like any of these walls here, which you obviously want to do for your queen, but sending your king into them is a really good option, and that king taking out that single was absolutely clutch. So well identified from Serg there. Looks like he's going to swag the haste as well. Didn't need that. GG to him. So we're going to move on to the second triple from this war, which is actually from me. We're going to be coming in with a Queen Charge hybrid here. And this wasn't the first plan I had on this base, but it was a plan that a few of the other guys had, and that it's pretty good to do on this style base. Sorry, my voice is going again. What you want to do on a lot of the base... Sorry about that, guys. I think I have my voice back now. Anyways, as I was saying... This wasn't my first plan on the base, but one of the good ways to hit these sort of bases is, as we can see, it's going to be very hard to get my queen into, yet again, one of these open walls. And if you want to get the town hall, you kind of got to get into one of these open walls. So what can you do? Well, one of the best ways to take out these sort of bases, sorry, let me remove all that, is to actually queen charge like around the town hall. Don't even go for it with your queen, just have her get other value and basically expose the town hall, make it very easy to target with your hybrid, and just like send your hybrid straight through the town hall and use your warden ability early and go through the base. So that's what we had on this base. So as you can see, dealing with the CC early, and I didn't point it out now, but one of the good things I did at the start of this is, you can go back and have a look if you want. I started off with a Coco Loon, deliberately, and it lured the CC, but all it lured from the CC was the headhunters, because a lot of people are running like the 3 goblins, 2 headhunters, and hound CC. So one of the things you can expose with that is the only thing in there that will come out when a balloon gets in range is the headhunters, and obviously you want to deal with the headhunters before you deal with the hound, otherwise the headhunters will do so much damage. Anyways, you can see I've my queen charger's got plenty here, so I'm going to start my king and then start my hybrid immediately. There's no need to wait. The king's clearing a funnel perfectly. I delay my siege barrack, so now it's coming in to help out the king. I ward an ability through the town hall, as I said. As you can see, my queen is barely hanging on for life at the moment, but she's going to be amazing here. She's going to do exactly what I wanted her to do, which is beat this wall through to the multi, and that is going to allow my hybrid to just path around the base. And I'm just going to use another heal here to get through the enemy queen and this bomb tower, because bomb towers are so dangerous to your hybrid. So you definitely want to heal through that. And look at this, the hogs from the siege barracks come out at the perfect time. I freeze the eagle because it was on my royal champion, so I was a little worried about that, but I probably should have delayed the freeze a bit. But as you can see, there's not a whole lot of base left. I'm not going to wreck it. I'm actually going to lose quite a few troops towards the end here, but I'm just going to have enough just to get through the back end, and that's all you need. Obviously, once you get the triple, it doesn't matter how you get it, so we'll slowly skip through here. So if you're looking for a way to take out like this style of the base where it's really hard to queen charge the town hall, often it's best to queen charge around the town hall and send your hybrid straight into it. So that was our 2 triples from the first war. As you can see here, we did have percent anyway, so it wasn't too much of a concern, but obviously a bit closer than we'd like. This war was a lot better for us. 13 stars, sort of what you're aiming for in this meta, really. So we'll start off with the first attack. Serg gets another triple, so he had a 6-pack on the day, so congrats to him. And guys, this attack was insane. Maybe this was the best attack of the week. But as you can see, this zap here is going to get the scatter shot, going to get the CC, expo, and damage a few of the other buildings, which is just already enough value. As we talked about in my Zap Lalo breakdown, if you're zapping, you either want to zap to enable you to get huge Sui value and an easy Lalo, or you zap to get value, and he definitely got value, just pure value from this. I don't think that zap's actually going to enable too much of his Sui, but when you get like a scatter shot with the zap, it is always worth it. Look at him, he used the RC at 6 o'clock here, because there was no Skelly trap there, he didn't need to use his second freeze. Well, he's clearly used a freeze, sorry, so maybe there was a Skelly trap. I'm obviously not watching just that, but have a look. By taking out this entire area at the bottom here with his RC, and then he's going to use his king on the other side here to take out the royal champ as well. It just allows a really nice path for his queen to go in. And have a look at this. You can reach the town hall and the eagle from the same compartment, guys. This is crazy value for a Sui. Essentially, all that's left up on the base is this queen over here and this scatter shot over here, and that's not going to be anywhere near enough to stop this Lalo. I think Serg said afterwards his dog could have done this Lalo, and I tend to agree, honestly. It's just crazy value, and all he has to do from here is a reasonable type of Lalo, and this base will be wrecked, and he is going to do that, so I'm just going to go 2 times through it, because that's not the important part of this hit. Honestly, the important part was the Sui there. Just crazy value, and as we talked about, he used the freeze for his RC there, and a lot of the time I know some people might be hesitant to use it, but if it enables your Sui to get that much, the freeze is absolutely worth it. He knew if he pulled his Sui off, he wasn't going to need the freezes anyway, so you may as well invest it in your Sui. And we're not going to show this hit today. I'm going to do a Super Witch guide for you guys, just a full guide on exactly what to look for, how to execute it, and all that sort of stuff. And this hit was a Super Witch hit, so I'm going to put that in that video, so you guys can look forward to that Super Witch video. But the last attack we're going to show is by Nicholas here, and you're probably all looking at this. This isn't the strongest base, and we were kind of aware of that when we went in. but Nicholas does really well to recover. He honestly got a little bit lucky. But it was just, I mean, you got to show the triples. You got to, give the man some credit. So as you can see, he uses a blimp and a baby drag there, and that's just to set the funnel so that when he walks his queen down here, he can safely get her into the town hall without that single that was over here beating on her, and it just makes the charge safer than it needed to be. Also, if you're sending hogs through here, there's no real value in a siege barracks, because the siege barracks would just get wrecked by this expo grand warden sort of thing. So the blimp was definitely the right choice there. But have a look, he doesn't do a very good job at funneling his queen there, so it looks like his queen's going to miss the town hall, and he has to pop his ability. But have a look at this tornado trap, guys. This tornado trap holds his queen back so that she's not going to go around, and the archers take out the expo here, and that forces his queen in. Honestly, that was very fortunate. This attack could have gone a whole lot worse had he not got that go his way, but luckily the luck fell his way today, and this queen charge is going to get so much value. He's waiting off on the hogs because he actually hasn't dealt with the CC yet. But once he deals with the CC, he'll have a license to start his hog riders. Fortunately, the eagle activates because he puts down a balloon. That's kind of unfortunate. But the CC comes out here yet again. It's the head hunters and the hound. Just honestly the most typical CC we're seeing at the moment. And then, like I said, as soon as he does that, he starts his hogs at the bottom. He's sent the Royal Champ with them as well, and he's just going to sprinkle his remaining 4 hogs just to funnel his hogs through the base. But honestly, at this point, his Queen Charge has gotten heaps of value, and as long as he uses his heals properly and a good Warden ability, which he does here, he's going to have just enough to get through the base. We'll go to ×2 here. This heal was actually not a very good heal, to be honest. It only got like, 4 hogs in it, so it does end up getting a little closer than he'd like, but he pops his champ ability early so that she can take out the single before she goes out herself. And as you can see, he has enough for the base. Honestly, one of the more interesting parts of this attack for us is we thought this would be close on time, but these party wizards do so much better cleanup than the wizards, not only because they do more damage, but they move so much faster. So definitely bring those party wizards for cleanup, because they are doing a great job. Great work, and they probably saved Nicholas from a time fail there. Anyways, that's all the attacks for today. Sorry that my voice isn't doing so well yet again. I hope you enjoyed the attacks. Hopefully, the weekend before this video is being released, we do well in the closed qualifiers. If you didn't catch us, I'm sure Carbon was probably streaming us, so you can catch us on a VOD. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe and comment below some of your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.